Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do another plan with me. This time we're going into February, but first I want to go ahead and go into January with you guys. So go ahead and grab your bullet journals and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first thing I want to do is go into my January. So this was my monthly layout, and this actually worked out really well. What I did was just kind of put in everything I had to do for work. And I did follow my key that I have at the beginning. So I did like work with the like little square, I did tasks, and used all of these little symbols in this part, as well as every day, which you will see in just a second. But this is kind of what my January ended up looking like. It was pretty busy, not too busy, but it was pretty busy. So there's all of that. Then kind of going into this, I have, my 2-week layout, and then I had space where I could just write stuff. And I did use up a lot of that space, if you can tell. Obviously I didn't use these two, but it also didn't start until here. So, but I did, write down like some tasks I needed to do, some videos, books I wanted to read, as well as just like random to-dos. If I had like a bunch to do in one day, I just wrote it all down so that way I could check it off, and it made me feel a little better to not have it all crammed in my mind. So that's what that was for. And then obviously I kind of wrote down, again, you can see all of my little symbols on the sides, and then I would just fill them in whenever they were completed. So that's what I did there. And then same kind of thing here. I actually used up all of this space, but I used like my date night, all of like the meals I ate that week, more to-dos, videos, more to-dos, and then more to-dos. So I did have a lot of to-dos, but this is everything for that next 2 weeks that I had to do, and then these were the last 2 weeks, which I didn't write down a lot. This is also this week, so I'm kind of finishing up this one, but it also is all in February as well, so you'll see that in a second. But that's kind of what my whole January looked like. It was pretty packed, not too packed though, so that made me feel pretty good. And then I actually, so I don't know if you remember this from the last video. If you watched my January plan with me, you will notice that this was the last page that I had made, and I didn't know if I wanted to move forward with the next month or how I wanted to do it. And I actually ended up adding more pages, so I'm glad I didn't go ahead and start my February, because the next page I have is actually my sermon notes. So every Sunday I would write down all of my sermon notes. So this is the first Sunday and the second Sunday, and then the Saturday before the following Sunday, I would color it in. So these are already colored. And I wanted to make it kind of fun, crazy, and just have, but still have things like pop out that I wanted to look at. So for example, I highlighted and drew a square around all of the like verses and stuff. And, I went ahead and just colored a bunch, and I really actually like how it turned out. As crazy as it is, I really like it. So that's what I did. And then the next ones, I'm going to probably blur out because it makes me nervous. I feel like this is very personal. But it is my gratitude and why I love him. So every day, which I need to finish filling this out, I wanted to write down something I'm thankful for, just to really get that mindset, going, and, just to constantly be positive. And I don't want any negativity this year, so I'm just really trying to make my mindset think all positive things. So I figured I would write down something that I'm thankful for every day. So that's what I did here. And then the why I love him, this is supposed to be meant for God, and why you love God and everything like that. But I actually did it for Mark, because I really wanted to grow our relationship this year and realize all the things I am thankful that he does for me, and why I love him. So everything I love about him and all of that. So I wrote all of that here, and I did the same thing every day. I would try to write something like that down. So I need to finish filling this out for this month, and then this should be completed. And then the next 2 pages I am behind on, but that is, again, more sermon notes. So I did it for each Sunday. So that's kind of what I did here. And I actually really like how I added the sermon notes, gratitude, and why I love him at the end of the month, because this really helped me to really get into my like services at church, and I could actually focus and write stuff down, and it's easier for me to go back and remember exactly what happened the week before. So I really like how I'm doing that. I just need to make sure to go in and color these. So I am a little behind on that, but I will catch up on that very soon. And then going into February, I did go ahead and do the little tabs for the rest of the year. So February's in there. So whenever you go to February, it is very, pink and heartsy and, fun, which obviously is because of Valentine's Day. That's immediately what I think of whenever I think of February, as well as Mark's birthday, because Mark's birthday is actually on the 4th, which is very exciting. So it's coming up very soon. It will actually be this Thursday, the week that you're watching the video. So anyways, this is how I laid out February. So it's a little different. So if we go back to January, you can see kind of what January looked like. The theme was kind of blue. I made it very different from the way it looks this month. So I really like the way it looks this month, though. I found something very similar to this on Pinterest, and I stole the idea to do it that way, and I really like how it looks. So obviously it says February up here. I drew like a bunch of like little hearts that look like they're dangling. This says I love you with hearts kind of floating up. I drew 2 like little birds. And then I had some washi tape that I used that was very pink and fun. And then obviously I drew out the entire month, but I tried to keep it pretty simple this time. Whereas last time in January, I felt like it was very focused on how different each day was, as far as like, I love how, it wasn't like a full-on square, and it was very focused on the numbers, and it looked really neat. But this time it was very simple and standard, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I did here, but I really like how it turned out. So there's my February monthly layout, and then if you go into the weeklies, the 2 weeklies are exactly the same, but what I did was, each day of the week was right here for the first week and second week of February. I did start on Monday, so that way I could have Saturday and Sunday together, and that way it would all be even, because I really like symmetry. It makes it look a lot nicer, and I really like that about it. So that's kind of what I did here. I used some highlighters to go ahead and highlight to have like a fun accent in there. I drew some more like little hearts, some more washi tape. I did, if you notice, there's like a to-do and tasks. There are quite a few of them in January, actually. So right here, you can kind of see I have like books to read. There's another tasks and my sermon notes at the top of that page. Sermon notes sticker, as well as the gratitude and why I love him sticker. Those are all from Auntie Tay's website. I'm a member, so you can also become a member. I will link it down below for you guys, but that's where I actually found it. So she has an SVG where you can go ahead and do a print and cut if you have a Cricut. You print out the to-do and all the stickers that you want to do, and then you can, your Cricut will know exactly where to cut around it, and you have these cute like little stickers, and I really loved them, so I chose the ones that I liked a lot and went ahead and printed them out and made them like little stickers, so that way I could use them for my bullet journal, and I really love how it turned out. So that's kind of what I did here, and then obviously I already have a bunch of tasks for this week that I need to finish. And then Mark's birthday is again on Thursday, so that's very exciting. We have a ton of house stuff going on, which I will update you guys on. I'm going to do a house tour very soon, so keep a lookout for that. That is very exciting. We're about to have a bunch of packing vlogs, so be ready for that. And then here is the next 2 weeks, and that actually worked out perfectly, where I ended on the 28th, so I'm very happy with that. And again, I did some like little hearts and things right here. I have a books to read, so that way I can kind of write that down. But this is kind of what it looked like at the end. I really like how it turned out. I'm pretty happy with it. And then again, I have a space for my sermon notes, as well as gratitude and why I love him, and I think that that works out perfectly. So I'm pretty happy with it, but let me know what you guys did for your February, like plan with me kind of thing. I would love to see your layouts and how you guys, did yours, what color you did, if you did the standard pink and red that everyone I feel like does. And yeah, let me know kind of what's going on. What's crazy is this Thursday is the day we're closing on the house, which I need to write in on, the house that we currently live in, so it will not be ours anymore after this Thursday, which is crazy, but it's very exciting all at the same time. So we have a lot to do. Be ready for lots of packing and moving vlogs and videos coming up, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!